Hey everyone, it's Devine, and I'm just going to try to do something a little bit different today. I want you to choose number 1, 2, or 3, and these are the piles here 1, 2, and 3. And we're also going to do a little tea leaf card choice as well. So I just thought this might be a quick way to do it for myself today because I wasn't quite ready for videos, etc. Hope you guys watched my live last night. Hope you watched the live replay. It was so funny. We had so much fun in here. And I still have a special going on, $99 for 2 hours on the phone with any of the services that I offer. So you're able to finally do it if that's what you wanted to do. All right. So have in your mind number 1, number 2, or number 3. All right. I'm going to do my best to keep this really steady as I do this because I squashed my finger in the tripod trying to set that up. So forget that. I'm just going to do this. All right. So number 1. You have intuition. Okay, so I'll hold this card up for you, I guess. The doorway of intuition is opening for you. You've gone through, I'll show you like this. You've gone through an awful lot of changes within yourself. So as we move in now to the month of September, it's time to really, really trust that intuition. Open up those doorways to the divine. Remember that you are a divine light here on the earth. It's really time to empower yourself. If something has been on your mind or something has been bothering you, it's time to let it all go. You have the power within you to make the necessary changes. I'm really feeling that. And I don't think that you've been trusting completely your intuition, or you feel like you've been blocked, in which case remember that we are our blocks, okay? Of course, there can be energy around us that, can really disturb us or upset us or whatever, but really we are our own blocks to anything, okay? So your intuition is a must for number 1. And we'll get to the second card in a minute. Number 2, major cards here. We have the card of awareness. So this is the Magician card in traditional tarot decks. This is the Magician card. So this can mean quite a few things actually. Right now, you're having an awareness of where you are and what you need to be doing, where you're heading in this big game of life. Maybe that's exactly it as well. There has been some games being played and you have been the victim. It is not really going to serve you well to react at the moment in an angry way. This is about you maybe having to keep quiet about something that, you're really upset about, and you want to tell everybody about it and you want to have a go at somebody and you want to let them know how you really feel, but now is not the time. I'm getting that message. It's not the time to do it. It's more about focusing on yourself, where you want to be, what you want to be doing. And, if anybody else doesn't like that, well, that's not exactly your problem. I feel too that there's a new job or opportunity coming for you, number 2. So if that's something that you want to have right now, just be open to the opportunities. Also, perhaps there has been some energy or someone from the past that has caused you to feel a little bit upset with yourself, and perhaps you've been getting some pain in your physical body because of this. All right, it's time to just focus on you, where you're going and what you want to be doing. There will be time for you to be able to speak up about your needs and wants and desires very, very soon. Okay, so major cards we're getting here. Number 1, number 2, number 3, here we go. Major card here as well. Patience. Okay, so this is like a balancing card for you as well. It's kind of like the Temperance card in tarot, in traditional tarot, and the Patient card here is saying, okay, look, you've got a whole lot of information coming in. You've got a whole lot of wisdom inside of you that's beginning to open. You want to do everything all at once, number 3. And, you know, you really, really want to just like bust out. You know, you're busting out of your skin. But it's time to be really, really balanced and really, really mature at this time. It's also time not to be racing around too much. Don't be expending too much energy. If you need to say no to someone in a situation, this is telling you to do this as well. It's about you. And with all of these cards, and especially the month of September, and what we've been learning on our journey is that it's about us. You know, it's about us and where we want to go and what we want to do, and then everything else will fall into place. Don't rush into anything or make any sudden moves at the moment. Number 3, it's all about you gathering energy, gathering knowledge and wisdom, and having the opportunity to put that into, into good use for yourself and where you're going. There's a house move here for number 3 as well, if you haven't already had one. Okay, let's look at your second card. Ooh, there's some healing here. Okay, number 1. So this is the emotional loss card. So this can be also known as the 5 of Cups. When, you know, you're feeling it, you're really at the stage of feeling the emotions, heart aching, perhaps there's been a heart attack or heart breaking in two, a loss of some kind, very, very emotional for you. This could be something that's happened a while ago and you're feeling it now, or perhaps because it's Father's Day in Australia, many people who have lost their father are thinking about them. It could just be memories that are coming to the surface that are hard to deal with. You could just be feeling the changes of the earth and, you know, the solar storms, etc. happening. You just may be affected by a whole lot of things right now, number 1. But intuitively, you got this intuition card right here. Intuitively, you know that this will take its toll and, you know, you'll have to work through some things, but you will get through. You do know that within yourself, and it's very, very healing to see the green energy around this card as well. So do not suppress your feelings. You know, don't hold back on, whatever's coming up to the surface to be cleared and released. Okay, you may be in physical pain, or you may have just had a surgery or something like that. So you're feeling, you know, it's triggering a lot of emotion in you. Okay, but don't squash it back down again. Let it come up. This will all clear very, very soon with a reason behind it and also a blessing for you. You know, I know that doesn't seem like there's much blessings when we're going through loss, but you'll have some kind of understanding as you're moving through as to why this had to happen at this point in your life. Okay, so for number 2, you had the awareness card and also the truth card. Okay, so awareness of truth, right? You already know, basically you already know what this means for you, okay? This is going to be a kind of like a judgment card as well, in this case. So I feel like it's good news for you. Like it's like you've turned your back here in this instance on a whole situation. You've turned your back, you've turned into a new realm of being for yourself. You've turned the corner, so to speak. And there's going to be a truth revealed that others are going to have to deal with, you know, because you've been trying to say something for a time. You know, that's what it feels like to me. It's like you've been waiting on justice for some time and, you know, you're finally going to get it. And these people are going to be very, very, sad in some ways and be sorry. But you're just going to be moving away from this energy. And you could literally be moving your whole self somewhere else, getting away from it. I also feel like the veil is parting for you, your abilities, again, coming to the surface, starting to become aware of who you are. Maybe spirit energy is coming to you and you're like, oh my God, what is this? You know, you've been feeling it, etc. So just be very, very Just go easy on yourself and wait, because, you know, it will be worth it for you to wait. This energy is all about the truth being revealed, you having awareness of it already, and people are not going to like it, but you can't keep on living your life like this. I also feel like there's, for some of you who chose number 2, there's a relief from a very, very stressful situation for you. And it's going to, the changes that you're going to be going through and the things that are going to happen because of this truth being revealed is going to be a major, major turning point in your life. Now for number 3, we had the patience, and we also have stand your ground. You see, it's sort of telling you the same thing here as well. Stand your ground in any situation. It's really, really time that, you know, you, the underdog, get your day in the sun, okay? And that's coming. There's also this feeling of inner reflection here. So there's this feeling of, you know, maybe fighting with yourself a little bit, or you've had constant thoughts going around and around, or you're feeling really drained, where the day before you were full of energy and then you're really, really drained. It's time to really stand your ground and also ground yourself and bring your energy back into your physical body. And try to clear this energy from all directions of time as well. There's a lot of us that are going through past life episodes, memories from a long time ago are just hitting us out of nowhere, and it can really throw you off, you know, with these bigger type of memories that come forward. Something major is happening for each one of you. But something major is happening, and something that you haven't experienced before. And you don't want to keep on experiencing the same things anyway. You know, we all want to keep on, you know, going in our life and changing and adapting and lifting and growing and changing and adapting. And you're at this changing point, like everybody who's listening. We're all at a changing transitional point again. And it can be painful. We know this. You know, it can be hard. And 9 is all about completion. September is all about completion. I'll be doing my September guidance really, really soon. And it's all about, you know, just finishing everything off and karmic ties ending, which is awesome, you know, because we want that to happen. Okay, so a tea leaf card for number 1. So I'm going to use this one. Whoop. And the message is excitement. Okay. I want you to be able to see that. So number 1. Okay, number 2. The message is depression, anxiety, worried someone is against you. Okay, so for number 2, that's how you felt. Like, you know, you've been wanting to say, you know, just how you feel, and then you're feeling like everybody's against me, but wait till you find out the truth. And that's exactly right. You know, you've been worried that everybody's going to go against you when they find out. They may very well do that. But when they see the truth, or when the truth, someone else says something about it and it starts to be revealed, you know, you're going to be walking away in another direction. They're going to be like, oh, wait for me, you know. You won't want to do that. And for number 3, dragon, beware of self-delusion, okay? Don't be deluding yourself. It's time to forget about all of those different thoughts that you're fighting with in your mind, you know, telling you that you're whatever, you know, something negative, okay? So beware of, don't listen to all of that mind chatter, that monkey chatter, that's what we call it. Okay, one more of these, because they're only really short little messages for number 1. Seahorse. So family matters. So there could be an emotional loss, you know, in relation to family as well. Or there could be excitement coming with family too, right? You take it however you want to take it. Number 2, dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Okay, so even though you feel like people around you, there's somebody there that you can totally rely on, and you're going to have some interaction with them too. And number 3, caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, a change is coming, all right, and it's probably already upon everybody else, you know, that you've been dealing with here and that you've had to stand your ground with. And the change that's coming is the fact that you are doing that and they're not used to that kind of energy from you. They're used to you always sort of giving in, you know, and doing what you're told and being manipulated in situations. Okay, so each of you are going through an amazing time. It's the first of the month. We have the guidance coming up real soon for the month of September. I just want to thank you all for being here with me and subscribing and sharing, of course. And hope that you like this little setup or these little messages. It was just really, really quick, but there you go. And until the next time, lots of love and bye for now.